All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to talk about today is full body workouts. My personal opinion regarding the benefits or the disbenefits, I guess you could say, what I've learned over working out for the last 40 years of my life. And I'm here to tell you, originally, all I used to do was full body workouts, excluding legs when I was younger. I started working out actually in a gym at like 5 years old, but really started to kick it in the gear, lifting a lot of weights from like 12, 13 years old on and never stopped. But basically from like 12 to maybe 16 or so, I used to just hit my full body. I didn't know any better. The only things I used to really read or knew about bodybuilding was things I would read in magazines. I didn't even see anything on ESPN back in the mid 80s or anything regarding like really how bodybuilders, I guess you could say. So I'm talking about weights here, so let's be clear. So yeah, when it came to working out with weights, I would just basically go in, do some chest, I did some shoulder presses, I would do bis, tris. The crazy thing when I was younger is, besides playing whatever sport I was playing, I was also working out every day. I just literally fell in love with it and never stopped. So I was probably burning out my muscles, didn't know any better until I came to Florida. I was doing summer schools in Florida. And when I came here, I started to go to this hardcore gym, which was the hub for one of the biggest distribution of steroids. But to make a long story short, my buddy was showing me how to work different body parts in different groups. And, you know, then he was showing me other magazines that were a little more modern. I saw some videos, you know, he was basically pitching you do chest and tris, shoulders, bis, for instance, or back and bis, whatever, back and traps. Then you did legs separately. And I was working out legs, I should say, when I was going through high school, but I wasn't doing them properly. Basically, all I was doing was squatting. We didn't have a lot of equipment back then in my high school regarding legs. But then if you fast forward after I graduated high school, then I became very focused on hitting not full body workouts for me. I basically was hardcore chest and tris, or sometimes I would switch it up, chest, tris and bis. Sometimes I would do shoulders solo with bis, or sometimes I would do back. I didn't like back and bis for some reason, always traps with my back. And then legs were separate. I'd always kick them in the ass. I've always done legs my entire life. I've probably been more consistent with my legs than anything else just because of injuries. I've never truly injured myself like I have different parts of my upper body. But here's something I do regarding full body workouts. Still, probably at least a couple times a month, because I travel so much for one. And I shouldn't say full body. I should say full body meaning upper body, not legs. I do a lot of times when I go to, every time I work out, I should say, for one, is I have to warm up my entire body. About a third of my workout routine is me warming up because I'm, you know, middle-aged. I'm 50 years old, so I need a lot of time to warm up. So that's one thing. The other thing I do is I hit one set per body part if I'm going to be doing upper body. So I'll hit one chest, actually shoulders, I do 5 different separate things because I tore my rotator's cuff. So that's something I do with a dumbbell. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I discuss it, and I even have a workout video where I show you all my warming up, which includes legs and shoulders. But I do something separate with shoulders, which is a 5 different movement type series. So this is how I start. I basically start off warming my shoulders up because that's the most important, all right? Then I jump to tris and bis. I do a chest and a back. So regardless of what I'm doing upper body, I kind of got some blood flow going throughout my entire upper body. So this is something I do at least probably twice a month, and I've been doing it for a long period of time, and sometimes I may even do it more. It just varies, but I do a full upper body workout. So like I said, if I'm warming up, the way I warmed up is the way I'm going to warm up. But then I call it a 2-2-2-2-2. I hope I did enough. Those should be 5. Or sometimes I get nuts and do a 3-3-3-3-3. So after I'm done warming up all those body parts, I will start with, say, probably chest, I would say. So I would hit 3 sets of just chest. I get a really good pump, right? Then I jump into a shoulder press, right? I'll do 3 of those. Then I will do, say, back. I'll do 3 of those. And then the ended, I'll do tris and bis, 3 apiece. 3 tris, 3 bis. Sometimes I even do a tri-bi to blow it out. But that's something I love doing. Can you hear the ice cream truck? It's crazy. I didn't know we had ice cream trucks around here. I haven't heard one in a long time. Anyways, So when I do these type of workouts, I get very fatigued, right? It blows me out, but my whole upper body, I will say, just gets a great workout. I don't do these too often, like I said, because one, it burns me out, and two, I'm always focusing on usually only 2 body parts per workout because I try to get the most out of every single workout. And after I'm doing just 2, like I said, say I do chest and tris, I'm blown out. If I do shoulders, bis, I'm done. But in this case, if I do something like a monster type upper body workout for me, and believe me, I put my all into that, I am fried at the end. And legs will always be separate. I don't incorporate a full body workout. I don't do that. I know other people do. A lot of people do it in CrossFit. I just think it's dangerous for me to do all that. It's just not my cup of tea. But if you are considering doing full body workouts, or kind of on the the fence regarding how many should I do, how many should I not do, you have to find out specifically what works best for you. Okay, at my age, there's no way I could keep doing full body workouts. Also, when doing those, I always make sure, for the most part, the next day I'm off, or the next day I will do legs. So it's not like I'm going to do a full upper body workout and then the next day a lot of times come in and do chest or something, because I'm kind of still blown. It's amazing when you do a hardcore full upper body workout. For me, I'm usually like, I'm shot. Even though I only did 3 chest, 3 tris, 3 like my whole upper body is very sore still at this point in my life. So you just got to be aware of that. I also think too many upper body workouts for me just makes people fatigue, and it gets redundant. I think we need a lot more time to recover, which is kind of obvious. I mean, we all know that, but some people still love to do that. So you got to figure out what's working best for you. So just, that was my opinion regarding how I do a full body type workout. And I think, like I said, it still works for me at this point in time. I just can't do too many of them. I also do that full upper body workout is if I took some time off, longer than usual. So if I was off if something happened, if I had to work or something, and I took, instead of 1 day off or 2 days off, say I took 3 off, and I come in, instead of just jumping into my regular routine, I will just do a full upper body workout just to get back in the flow of things. And then I'll jump into legs the next day, have a day off, or maybe not, and then the next day start my upper body, basically whatever body part I left off at. But I just thought I would definitely do a video on this because I think a lot of people are always on the fence, but you got to figure out again what's best for you. But I would be very wary regarding having all constant upper body workouts, even if you're doing one day, taking a day off, doing it again, taking a day off, kind of doing those type of workouts. And again, I'm talking more or less of a bodybuilding style working out, upper body, and I kind of hit it really hard and really heavy. If you probably do other things where you're maybe not hitting it as hard and you're doing all different types of things for your upper body, right? Maybe that would work well for you. It never really worked well for me. I just want to concentrate too much on specific body groups or body areas. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully that helped a little bit. If you got any questions or comments, I'd love to help you. If you get a chance, I always forget this at the beginning. I usually leave it to the end, but try to subscribe. I also have a podcast, a Rich Celenza Show, WTF Are You Talking About? I'm also on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I am going to leave you with this. Please pay attention to how your body's reacting to all your workouts. I describe this a lot in a lot of my videos. No one lives the same lifestyle. No one lifts the same weights. No one has the exact same workout. Even if you do someone's workout exactly, you sleep differently, you eat differently, your job's differently, everything is different in your life. You got to realize what you're doing for your body has got to work specifically for you. Don't get caught up a lot of times in what everybody else is doing. That goes for friends, colleagues, trainers, or anyone else. Now, again, if you want to be a professional athlete or if you're doing a show or other things, that's a whole different story. I'm talking about the average person out there just working out, trying to get in shape, get fit, lose weight, all these different types of things. You have to focus in on specifically what works best for you. All right, that's all I got. Take care, and if you're traveling, safe travels.